Waiting for you to arrive again.
Hey guys, Ben Wheeler, the Mercenary King, here with the talk real briefly about a Greion Deletor deck that I've made here. It's pretty interesting, I guess. It's sort of focused on the given part of it, so for the restanding, 2 SP Gibbons. Pretty funny. But sadly, no SP anything else. I'm actually running out of SPs. This is bad. I'm making so many decks. Grand Gallop has one of my SPs. And Brunhilde, I'm getting a 4th SP for that. No, it's just a whole bunch of nastiness. But basically, this deleter is based on restanding as well as vanish delete. Sadly, I don't have any deleter strides as of now. I am going to be looking forward to training for one. But until that happens, I'm sort of stuck without them. So, other than that, I run normal Link Joker strides. That is to say, Harmonix Messiah, Big Crunch, and I am going to be running Nebula something or other and something else I can't remember. But I just wanted to get that out of the way just because I don't feel like bringing out my strides. And I would run Igorgs in there and the Starvader G Guardian. Sprout Deleter Lucci. Put this unit into the drop zone from ours, the cost of ability. Your Vanguard with the leader and card name. Choose up to one of your opponent's rearguard and back row lock it. Your opponent vanish deletes a card. Basically, this is to get usage out of killing this guy, and there are abilities that will kill this guy. 6 draw triggers, 6 crit triggers. One of them is the Biting Deleter Diva. Put this unit into the top of the deck. At the end of the battle, this unit was boosted. Your opponent has a deleted Vanguard. You may pay the cost. If you do shuffle deck, countercharge, put this unit in the top of the deck, so on and so forth. Your opponent vanish deletes as a card, which is that is they put a card in the drop zone and binds it face down, so it doesn't count as anything. 4 heals. As you can see here, draw heavy, a lot of crits. Idolizing Deleter Gweem. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, this unit boosted. Opponent's in the front row, lock it. Yeah, he's just a nice little bit of on-hit pressure. 2 Guanix. Soul Blast 2 when this unit is placed on rearguard. You may pay the cost if you do draw a card. Pretty simple. Not much else to say about him. 2 Ferment Deleter Gains. Soul Blast 1 when this unit opponent's Vanguard is deleted. You have a gray Vanguard. You may pay the cost if you do. Opponent chooses a card from the drop zone, vanish deletes it. This unit gets plus 3k, so it becomes a 10k booster attacker. It's pretty nice. Then we have Ill Fate Deleter Drown. Put this unit into the soul, choose a card from your hand, discard it. At the end of the battle, this unit was boosted by Vanguard. This unit boosted a Vanguard with the leader and the card name, pay the cost, which is put in the soul and drop a card. And you draw 2 and your opponent vanish deletes a card. Yeah, I don't actually like him, but he does fill out the hand quite nicely, and I do need him in the deck. 4 Instill Deleter Enders. Choose a card from your hand, discard it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one of your Vanguards that is being attacked, and this unit cannot be hit. And then if there's a card, Instill Deleter Ender, in the drop zone, and your opponent has a deleted Vanguard at the end of the turn, delete all your opponent's Vanguards. I think I know what it does. Basically, it removes abilities, and it removes powers that you've given it, and it brings it down to delete. Think of it like resetting your opponent's Vanguard. If they found some way to restand with a deleted Vanguard, he would mess it up, and he would reset the abilities. However, he's pretty terrible as a card, and there's not much really use for him, and I wish there was because he's such a cool art. But hopefully there'll be some combos that show up eventually. Yeah, it looks like if your opponent's Vanguard is deleted, delete all your opponent's Vanguards, and it's like they're already deleted. But like I said, there's probably some thing about resetting the power or something like that in there. Greedy Deletor Jail. On hit, on flip of damage. Then we have for Swift Deletor Kaylee's. Choose one of your rear guards with the leader and the card name, retire it. Oh, hey. Hey, 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 you. Hey, you. Hey. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with the leader, pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row, retire it. Your opponent deletes a card, by the way, including the card that it retires. And this unit gets plus 2k, so it's 11. It's whatever. And then with cards like, come on, yeah, there we go. Gains, he can hit 21k. When the opponent's Vanguard is deleted. It's pretty great. However, this does not require the opponent's Vanguard to be deleted. Then we have for Given, Counterblast the Deleter, retire this unit, and choose 4 other rear guards with the leader in the card name, retire them. At the end of the battle, this unit attack the Vanguard. If you have a grade 3 gray, you may pay the cost. If you do, stand all your Vanguard. So basically, this wipes your field to get your Vanguard 2 attacks. Now, if your opponent's Vanguard is deleted and all kinds of crazy stuff is happening and they're at 5 damage, there's no reason not to use this guy to cinch the game. Sadly, you cannot do it with strides. I really wish you could. But basically, that's 4 cards. I run 6 drop precisely to use this guy. And there's other things that you can do to really make it worthwhile. Now, you see here, you basically go rear guard, Vanguard, if you're going to use his ability. Because these things do not need to be... actually, no, sorry, it's rear guard, Vanguard, rear guard. Because he has to attack last. Otherwise, you waste attacks. And you get your Vanguard back again. So actually, that's pretty good. You delete the Vanguard. 16k, that's 2 10k shields. Yeah, this would be 16k to the Vanguard with Greion. That's 2 10k shields for a 1 pass. And then you run him, that's 16k. That's again 2 10k shields for it. And then you stand your Vanguard to attack for an 11k, which are 2 10k shields for a 2 pass, assuming no other triggers have been got. And by the way, you'll probably get triggers at this point. So this is Waving Deleter Greydol. This is a promo. Soul Blast, Docking Deleter Greion, and choose one of your rear guards with the leader. Oh, hey. By the way, this guy's ability goes off when he's chosen for Griven's ability. So, there's a lot of opportunity here. Maybe I should run more cards that do more like Guanic, but hey, there's a lot of Soul Blast in this deck to begin with. But anyway, Soul Blast, Greion, blah, blah, blah. Delete your opponent's Vanguard. Your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone, banish, deletes it. Counterblast 1. Once you attack, it's a Vanguard from Vanguard Circle. By the way, both of these are Vanguard Circle. Look at top 5, choose a Greion, put it into your Soul Shuffle deck, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. Your opponent banish deletes it. Banish deletes a card. Basically, it's a whole bunch of banish delete. I don't have any Igorg, so I can't get the instant win on it, but there's a lot in here, and I think there's a lot that it can do with it. This is a promo. It's pretty good, and with Greion, it does make a very obvious choice that I'm actually quite enjoying. Then we have for Greion, creepy person. A Docking Deleter Greion, Counterblast 2 Deleters, choose a rear guard with the leader, hey, retire it, delete all your opponent's Vanguards. Your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone. By the way, just so you know, in the English language, and I know a lot of you will be like, blah, 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 but the proper form is he, his, generic. Like literally, masculine is the generic gender word in grammar, English grammar. But of course they want to be inclusive, but whatever. I guess nobody wants to listen to 16th century playwrights and authors anymore. In this era, people are so illiterate. When they place on Vanguard Circle, opponent chooses 2 cards from the drop zone and binds them face down, Vanish Delete. Basically, he's really set up to work with Vanish Delete, and with things like the Igorg Stride and whatnot, he really can do work. The problem is, though, Greion isn't really powerful enough to do much of anything, and I think Oxus might actually be a little better because he prevents riding unless they discard another card. However, the use with Given and other cards in the set, like Gale and whatnot, can really make a lot of work happen and make sure that you get the deletes off, as well as a lot of things to sort of crush the Vanguard. I'm looking forward to using this deck, and I think I can do a lot with it. However, I know it's not going to be as powerful as other decks. However, it is very cheap. Alright, this has been Wheeler Mercenary King with his Greion deck, signing out.